pretty good record for Atletico Madrid when it comes to the Champions League knockout stages. Their third semi-final in the last 4 years. In fact, when you look at what they've done in the last 4 seasons under Diego Simeone, only Real Madrid have been able to beat them. It's quite remarkable. Sid, you know, when we talk about the best coaches in the world, you know, the names of Mourinho and Guardiola come up consistently. But looking at what Atletico have done, particularly in the Champions League, ought not Diego Simeone to be right at the top of that list at the moment?
Absolutely. I mean, I think, look, it's very difficult to judge coaches who manage at different clubs in different circumstances and so on. But I think if the measure of a good coach is taking into account the resources that he has at his disposal, taking into account the quality, the size, the ability of the opponents that you're taking on, taking into account the situation of the club that he goes to when he takes over. I think what Diego Simeone has done is absolutely extraordinary. I remember talking about this when they reached the Champions League final, and then again when they reached the second of them. And bear in mind that Simeone comes to Atletico Madrid, almost gets them into the Champions League positions in the first season, wins the UEFA Cup, the Europa League. Second season wins the Copa del Rey at the Bernabeu against Real Madrid, the first time they'd beaten Real Madrid in any game for 14 years. The third season he wins the league title, winning the league title with a 1-1 draw at Barcelona against Barcelona on the final day of the season. Gets to a Champions League final, loses it to a last-minute goal. Gets to another Champions League final 2 years later, loses it because of a penalty that hits the post. It's that close. I think you can go back over history and say, in terms of an immediate impact at a club, in terms of revolutionising a club and completely changing the way that club sees itself, the way that club can progress, the way that club can kind of build a new identity, Simeone may well be right up there with literally no one bar Brian Clough in history. I can't think of anyone else. There might be other examples, but that's the only name I can think of a manager who's had that much of an impact on a club.